What's going on? In this review, I'm going to be talking about beards, heads, and threads, otherwise known as BHT Grooming. The owner's name is Chad. Really cool, laid-back guy, very friendly. He's also a minister, a family man. Also has a very nice YouTube channel as well, so be sure to check that out and follow his Instagram. That's all going to be linked down below in the description. But let's get right into it. All right, everybody. So, BHT Grooming, beards, heads, and threads. It's a new company that came out earlier this year, about a few months back. The owner is Chad. He's a family man, a minister, YouTuber. Now he's doing products. I think he's done products before here and there's kind of like some limited releases. Not under BHT Grooming though, but yeah, super nice, friendly guy. I usually watch his live streams. I'll go in there, comment. I've had interactions with him. I've texted with him before. So when he did BHT Grooming, he reached out to me and asked if I'd want to do a review. I said, yeah, sure, why not, you know. I know I don't do very many reviews now, but I had to show Chad some support. And he was awesome enough to send me 4 oils, 1 butter. Amazing stuff, dude. I liked it. I had no issue with it at all. I think he's doing some good stuff over at BHT Grooming, and I definitely look forward to seeing what he does in the future. But with that, let's just get right into it. You got amber bottles, dropper top, which you already know is my favorite delivery method. Nice labels, very good quality labels. Very minimal design there as far as like the logo. It's just BHT letters, kind of different sizes they're put together. You got the name of the scent in the front. Some other little info that I can't really make out. On the back, I'm assuming that's something in regards to the company. I really can't make it out. I know this is instructions. I could barely read that. And then down here's the caution, you know, like if you try it on part of your skin, what kind of caution thing that a lot of people will do. And then he's got his QR code. The only thing I would change about this is probably the font, so it can be a little more legible. But aside from that, no complaints really. He's got the scent profile right there on the side as well. I think they're clean, sleek, quality labels. They're not going to rub off or anything, so you're good there. I think it's a really good look. I'm excited to see what he does in the future. If he changes it up, keeps it the same or whatever, but I think it's a really good look so far. Same thing with the butter, and he did a very small label on the butter. It doesn't go all the way around like most, but again, you got the name of the scent right there. This one's unscented. It's fragrance free, so it just says blank slate right there. But yeah, very minimal design on the labels, but I think they're good. They're still a sleek look. There's like a little bit of like a backdrop on them right there. But again, yeah, I don't have any complaints. The only thing I would change is probably the font on that so I could see it a little better. And then you do got that big window right there to see how much product you got left. So this is actually a fairly big window compared to most. But with that, let's get into the oil blend that you're going to be getting in here. I'll catch you guys in a second. Alright, so the oil blend is going to be jojoba oil, argan oil, sweet almond oil, marula oil, castor oil, and then you got fragrance and essential oils to scent up the product. I don't see any issues with that blend. You got some of the OGs in there, like the jojoba, the argan, castor, sweet almond. I like the fact that he used marula. You don't see that very often. You see it, but not as often. So that's really cool that he was able to use, a little bit of throwing a little bit of uniqueness in there. So I thought that was really cool. Like I said, no complaints for me as far as the blend for the oil. All right, so like I said, shea butter, mango butter, real smooth, easy to get out of here, which I was amazed because the mango is a harder butter, but didn't have an issue. It was really soft actually. I'll show you guys. Really soft. Like, see? Now, it did melt in transit. I didn't stir it. I just threw it back in the fridge, so it did end up with a little bit of graininess in it, but it didn't really matter because it breaks down really quickly and really smooth. Real nice. I definitely enjoyed it. This one is unscented or fragrance free, right? And it has a nice natural scent to it. Which I didn't mind the fact that he sent a fragrance free butter out. I actually like the fact that he did. I do like to have 1 or 2 fragrance free butters sitting around. Mix and match. Sometimes you have an oil with no matching butter. It's always nice to have a fragrance free butter laying around. But yeah, broke down really nice, really smooth, real quick. Goes in the beard really nice, makes your beard feel really soft. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed how soft my beard feels. Definitely wake up in the morning and your beard still feels really good. So definitely has that nourishing factor in it. And again, it's just shea and mango butter, and then the carrier blend. So definitely no complaints from the butter at all. All right, moving on to how I like the oil. I definitely had a very enjoyable experience with the oil. It soaks into your beard very nicely, very quickly, in a good amount of time. Um, so that's, super enjoyable. Got a soft, manageable beard. You feel like your beard is moisturized. You're not getting any beard itch at all. So I definitely enjoyed that. It is definitely good. It's, like I said, medium viscosity. So I definitely enjoyed that part of it. That wasn't super lightweight. But yeah, no complaints as far as the oil or even the butter. I definitely enjoyed it. It was a good experience. Peel and beard was all day. I said you're not gonna feel the need to reapply anytime before you get home to get that butter in beard in the evening or at night. So definitely enjoyable. All right, so let's talk scents. He sent me Midnight Current. They all look the same, but just the name is different. But it's gonna be Marina Accords, Bergamot, and Green Mandarin, rosemary, cypress, herbal greens, patchouli, and musk. So this one has a little bit of freshness from like the Marina Accords and Bergamot, but you do get like a bit of darkness in there, and it ends up with that patchouli and musk. Definitely a manly scent. I would say on cologne essence is on the lower end, but it's still, I would categorize it maybe as like a cologne scent. Not a bad scent at all though. If you like the Marina Accords, you get those there, that freshness up front, and then it just kind of, develops into the other notes as it goes through, ending with that patchouli and musk. Like I said, I feel like it's a little darker than it should be, and I couldn't really pinpoint why. But it could be like the rosemary, cypress with the herbal greens maybe. Maybe I'm getting too much of the herbal greens in there, but like I said, nice masculine scent right here. Definitely something you wouldn't be disappointed with. So the next scent is Deep Water Spice, and this one was one of my favorites right here. You got crisp sea breeze, and you get that throughout the entire time. This one I would say is definitely like a upbeat cologne scent. You have vibrant citrus, black pepper, and then rich ambered woods in there to finish it off. You definitely get a lot of those elements in there. It's really nice. This one I enjoyed a lot. To me, I would say this is the cool water of the four. If I had to compare to something, probably because of the crisp sea breeze, and then you got that vibrant citrus in there. To me, this was really nice, really fresh, a really upbeat cologne. Something that I definitely would like to wear out to like a lunch, brunch, just something, just a fun event. So this one was definitely one of my favorites. Is Deep Water Spice. So the next scent is Oud Essence, and if you know me, I love a good oud scent. Right here, smoky oud, aged cedarwood, and then earthy musk. The earthy musk, I feel like it brings a little bit of subtleness to the oud. And towards the end, you get like a nice softness from it. Blended very well. I like a nice oud scent. This is something that I would definitely enjoy like a night out. Maybe just hang out with the boys, smoke some cigars or something. This one right here is one that even I would probably do on date night. Like I said, it's the oud is not overpowering, overbearing. It's a good, solid, yet soft scent. Oud Essence, definitely good one. And last but not least, you got Amber Trail. It's gonna be smooth amber, rich tobacco, and a hint of smoky warmth. Definitely not bad. We all need a good tobacco scent in our lineup. This one right here, solid. It's solid. I liked it. I do get a little bit more, I think, of the amber that comes through a little bit. I'd like to see a little more tobacco-ness in it. Maybe if they flip the scents, we get a little more tobacco with like the mid of the amber, and then finish out with the smoky warmth. But not a bad scent. Like I said, you get a little bit of everything in there. I just wish you had a little bit more tobacco-ness in there. But yeah, no complaints. Any of these scents, I think they were all great. They all worked. They were all nice. You got scent duration, which we will talk about next. All right, so what did I think about the product? I liked it. It's a solid product. Like I said, it does everything you need it to do for your beard. Moisturized, softness. The butter even has a bit of hold to it that I liked. I enjoyed that. So styling, it styled well without the butter, styled even better with the butter. I got black currant and beard today with some butter. Styled up really nice, really well. Like I said, it feels nice and soft, manageable. You know, no complaints here as far as how the product performed. Feeling beard was solid feeling beard all day. I don't feel like I need to re-up at all. That's always a good thing, right? It's medium viscosity. That's where I kind of like to keep it. So definitely a product that worked. It worked well. I definitely enjoyed it. The scent duration, I would say, depending on your scent, it's like deep water spice, comes in fairly strong. You're getting about 3, 4, maybe 5 hours when it starts to die down, like maybe between 4 and 5. But even throughout the day after that, you're still getting hints of it here and there. At the end of the day, I could still get into my beard and still smell a very slight bit of fragrance in there. So scent duration lasted. I liked it. I enjoyed that, especially when it came to deep water spice. Said my favorite. It's probably my go-to. The butter worked well. Definitely felt like, you know, your beard is getting that nourishment it needs. Wake up in the morning, your beard feels great, soft, you know, ready for you to wash up. Get the day going with it. You know, it's a new oil application, you know, and get out the door feeling great. So definitely no complaints here. As far as how the product worked, did I enjoy it? Most definitely. Will I keep using it? Definitely. I think Chad's doing some cool stuff over there. Can't wait to see what else he comes out with. He's got some merchandise as well, I believe, on site. So just be sure to check him out. Make sure to check out his YouTube, his Instagram, and bhtgrooming.com. All of that will be linked down in the description. But yeah, we'll talk about price here in a second. So what are you expected to pay for a bottle of oil? $18.99. What you're going to pay for a bottle of oil. Butter, $19.99, so just $1 difference, and you get free shipping at $85 or more when you order. So not bad at all. Overall, I think it's priced fairly well. It's priced accordingly. Like I said, the product I believe worked very well, and no issue with it. Definitely somebody that you want to go and show your support to. Like I said, make sure to check out BHTgrooming.com. Otherwise known as Beards, Heads, and Threads. Chad is a nice guy, friendly. If you have any questions, be sure to shoot him a DM on Instagram, and he will get you, you know, your questions answered, get you squared away, so that you can receive your shipment of BHT Grooming soon. Hey, thank you guys for checking this out. I appreciate your guys' continued support, and with that, I will catch you guys on the next one.